Hi guys, welcome to CYC. Today I want to tell you why lies are so important and useful but also destructive. Like there's two ways about it, okay? Like I'm not against you tricking yourself, you lying to yourself, you kind of telling yourself that if you get this done, everything will be better, and using it as a motivation, using it as like putting pressure on yourself. I'm actually all for that, and I've written down a few good lies and a few bad lies. A few that, as long as you know it's a game, it's kind of okay to use it. As long as you can put it down at the end of the day. Such as the one we just said. If I get this done, everything would be better. Like my life will just be complete once I do this video. Or once I connect more with my friends. Once I get back to my hobbies. Once I get the promotion, once I get back to exercise, once I lose a certain amount of weight, life will be perfect then, okay? It's a lie, because it's not that simple. But if you can use that to motivate yourself, and if it doesn't cripple you, that is the caveat for this whole video, is if this starts to become debilitating, that is a bad lie. But let's go through a few that I use and I call good lies for myself. So the first one is, I'll be happy when. That's easy enough. Second one is, it'll be a disaster if I don't get this done. So it's basically the opposite. It's like, so you're putting the carrot in front of you, and now the second one is the stick whacking you behind. So like, my life will fall apart if I don't get this video done, if I don't get that promotion, if I don't start going back to the gym, if I don't pick up my hobby, if I don't connect with friends. Whatever your list, whatever you want to start getting, if I don't make a routine, if I don't start meditating, if I don't start getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, if I don't start having cold showers, oh my God, the world's going to blow up and the apocalypse is going to happen. Catastrophize it, have fun with it, make it big, make it ridiculous. Don't take it too seriously. This is a lie that you are telling yourself. And the funny thing is that even though you know it's a lie, even though you know it's total bullshit, it'll still work. It's so stupid. You're going to catch yourself in a lie and you're going to be like, that's like, I know it's stupid, but I just can't help but feel it. Like we've all felt that. So just because we catastrophize it, just because I'm being a bit stupid and I'm exaggerating it a bit, doesn't mean it won't work, which is why I exaggerate so much and why I enjoy having fun with this. Okay. So one is, life will be perfect when I do X. Second is, life will be atrocious if I don't do X. Yeah? Okay. Third is, I never give up. And this is for discipline. This is because sometimes it's just difficult to keep going. And sometimes you just need to have that kind of motto, that those affirmations that you say in the mirror or whatever it is. Sometimes you just need to say it to yourself. It's like, I do not give up. I am not a quitter. I am not that person. Okay. It's a lie. Everyone quits. Everyone gives up. No one's that bullheaded. No one's that thick and stubborn. Everyone has a breaking point. Just everyone. I don't care who you're looking at. Everyone does. It's part of being human. But again, if the lie doesn't cripple you, and I don't mean that it has to full on debilitate you. I mean, like, even if it starts to kind of veer towards it, like at the early onset, I want you to be able to catch this. I'm trusting you with these good lies, that you will not cripple yourself with them. I pray to God that you don't. But hey, there's no point being weak and good. You might as well like be strong and pick up these stupid lies that I tell myself anyway. And if they work for you, great, use them. You'll be stronger for it. If they don't work for you, there's 100 other different tools. Okay, this is a small one. Okay, so that is the good ones. Now there's one in between, and that is that I can't live without. I put that in between because sometimes that can be an okay, good lie, and other times that is the most self-destructive lie ever. And we all know I was the romantic that couldn't let go of a relationship. We've all been there. We've all got our hearts broken. But also on like Well, so grievance in general, so breakups, but also death, as in like, that's not a helpful phrase. I can't live without. It's just no, just no. Um, but okay, so I'll give you the good examples. Is when you, again, it's kind of for discipline. It's like, I can't live without going to the gym every day, without doing these videos, without talking to my friends, without connecting with my family. It's good to have boundaries set, that these are bits that you have recognized are good in your life, that they offer you something, and you are set on holding on to them. Now, if anything ever changes, you have to recognize that's a lie. You can live. Humans are the most adaptable creatures ever. I've done a video on the fact that humans are mostly software. Animals are hardware. They can get up and they can run within 2 minutes of being born. Humans are super slow because there's little in the hardware and most of it's software, which means you are the most adaptable creature in the world, which means there is nothing that you cannot live without, with the exception of food and water. I get it. And even then, give science another 100 years and we'll find supplements or tablets that will replace your food. I'm joking. Don't take me seriously. Okay. So either way, that I put that lie in the middle because it can go either way. So use it lightly to, like, especially if you're going into like a relationship and you say, hey, look, I just can't live without going to the gym. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal to you. Like, that might be a decent negotiation tactic, but again, it might be a bit hard-nosed. I don't know. Okay, so let's get into the bad lies, the proper bad ones. And number one is, I'm too old for that stuff. That is the biggest load of bullshit ever. Just no, you're not too old for any of it. You can still be stupid. You can still have fun. There can be other reasons for you not to do it. I don't want to do that publicly, or I'm not comfortable in this group, or I'm afraid that I might hurt myself. There's 100 different reasons, but you be honest with yourself, because there's no such thing as being too old for it, okay? Just no thanks. Give me a different excuse. I truly don't mind. You're always allowed not to do it, but just the whole too old for it, no. Okay. Next one. I can do it tomorrow. The worst lie in the, just, I don't need to explain that one. We all know why that's a bad one. Okay. Here's a pernicious one. Here's one I struggled with, and I don't like, and I'm still working on it. And that is, if I had more time, I would totally do whatever. I would totally do more videos. I would put more effort into my videos. I would read more books. Like, whatever the promise is. If only I had more time. If only I didn't have to work this shitty job. If only I didn't have to put up with these shitty people. If only I didn't have to, whatever. It's you complaining about your life and saying, if only these bad things weren't there, then it would be okay. Like, it's just, it's not being honest. If you want to pick up the hobby, and obviously there is some limits to this. Like, if you have kids, maybe you can't go travel as much. Maybe it's a bit more expensive. Maybe there's more planning involved. Maybe there's just areas of the world that are too dangerous. Like, I get it. That, like, there is limit. Like, your circumstance does limit your opportunities. Totally. But maybe that's a truth that you don't want to kind of face into, or it's a truth we reach towards too easily. We grasp at that very quickly. As like, I have a full-time job, I have a family, like, I can't do videos, or I can't, I don't know, do soccer, do a hobby, do whatever else. I can't read a book a month. I can't do a walk every day. I can't lose this weight. I can't get fit. I can't, again, it can be in any sector. It's just, I don't like that one. It's very defeated, but we'll leave it there. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, this is just, this is one that I think it's really popular, but I don't see why, because I think it's really easy to poke holes in it. And that is, if I do or say whatever, people will think I'm stupid. So if I say blah, 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 and have like a Jim Carrey moment, or if I say I'm not going to go controversial, I'm not doing it. But if I say something, people will think I'm stupid. Or if I do something, people will think I'm stupid. And that's just not true. As in, the only way you figure out when you're being stupid and therefore learn and therefore become more educated is when someone else points it out. Which means you have to be stupid first for you to become intelligent. You have to be the court jester, the court fool, before you can be the king. I know there's you have to make the mistakes basically to learn from them. That's the best way of saying it. And if you are holding back and you're protecting yourself from making mistakes, you're missing out on opportunities you could have taken. You're missing out on mistakes you could have learned from, and you're just floating on by. And I'm obviously not up for that. Okay. And lastly, okay, I would change, but I can't because of whatever. And again, this is just excuses. This is your thing saying like, because of family, I can't do this. But also, this is slightly different from the if I had more time, I would do. This one is, I would change, but I can't. Seems like it's the same sentiment. It is. But this one's used more for, I want to say, behaviors, as in like addictions or aggression or whatever else. And you're going to say, I can't change because of my past, because of this trauma I went through, or I can't change because I'm still with the person, or because I don't know. It's a defense, and I totally get it. Because sometimes the past is difficult to shake off, or sometimes again, like you're actually still with the person, and like, well, that seems to just be a mistake. But maybe I'm missing details there. But this one, all I would say is that you just haven't reached it yet. You haven't changed yet. That's the only change I'd really make on this one. Isn't like if you say because of trauma, because of past, because of whatever machinery was built in the past, that is you. Like the machinery that is you, whatever way it was built in the past, and you're saying I can't change it. I'm just like, you totally can, but just it's going to take a bit of work, or you're going to be able to filter it better, or you're going to be able to kind of aim it better, like direct it towards something else, be able to articulate it better so it's not as abrupt and harsh. There's ways of working with every personality, with every emotion. The emotions aren't there for a bad reason. They're there to communicate something. And just if you're finding it difficult to communicate your insecurities or your aggression or your jealousy or your whatever else, if you it's something that can be worked on. It's not impossible. That's all I'll say. Okay, so that's it for today. I'm going to leave it there. I will go through them again. Okay, so the ones I use that I call good lies are, I'll be happy when I fix this, I get that, I achieve something. Total lie, I won't be, I'll still be miserable, but this motivates me. Okay, and I know it's a game. That's the important part. Every part of me knows that what I'm telling myself at that moment is BS. It's total shite. But I'm tricking myself on purpose, directing myself towards where I want to go. So anyway, it'll be a total disaster basically you're just setting the punishment if you don't do the work. So the carrot if you do the work, and the punishment if you don't do it. And the third was I never give up. And that was basically just kind of to turn up every day, to have the discipline to do the job. Okay, dangerous lies. I cannot live without. I said that was kind of middle ground because well, just go back and watch it. I'm too old for that. I just don't agree with that excuse. I can do it tomorrow is everyone says that. It's terrible. If I had more time, I would do whatever. You don't have more time. You work with what you have. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. But there's no point fantasizing and pretending you're a better person than you are. You just are the person you are, and you got to work with that and humble yourself. Okay, that was a tough one to say, but anyway, I'm sorry. Okay, and two more. If I say or do blank, whatever it is, people will think I'm stupid. They won't, and the only way you'll learn and not actually be stupid, like I don't care if you look stupid or you look smart. What I care is if you actually are stupid or you are smart. And if you want to actually be smart, you have to risk looking stupid. Okay, and lastly then, I would change, but I can't because of, and I was kind of focusing there on past history, experience, like all that sort of stuff. Okay, so that is all the good and bad lies that I've kind of mapped out for myself. If I catch myself telling myself the bad lies, and I frequently do, I kind of have them where I'm like, that's bullshit. And I kind of take a pause and try to recenter. Really difficult, to be honest, but just the fact that I catch myself, it stops it from spiraling and getting worse. So maybe I can't quite catch it and make it better in the moment, but it does stop it spiraling, so that's a good thing. And then the good lies or whatever, that's just when I'm just like, oh, I couldn't be arsed, and like, it'd be grand. It's like, whatever, like, I don't need to do the video today, and yeah, it's grand. I'm just going to sit here and watch TV, and then I'm going to be like, yeah, but you won't get the big boat, and you won't get the massive mansion, and you won't get the beautiful wife and the 2.5 kids and the white picket fence and the Ferrari and the Lamborghini and like some vintage cars to go on top of it and a speedboat and a yacht and to be able to go on holidays every year and all the rest. All the dreams that we all have, all the promises that we make to ourselves, I just use that to get myself out of it. But every part of me knows it's a lie, so I hope I can share that with you. I hope you can take something from this. I hope I didn't speed through it too fast, and I kind of explained it pretty well because I actually find this really useful. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because it's already gone on. After looking at it there, it's already gone on like 16 minutes or something like that. So that is it for today. I will see you again next Tuesday. Hope you got something from it. Bye, guys.